We are heading into Wellington. It is Farmers Market Day for Wellington, so we're going to go to the Wellington Community Market and get some bread and see some lovely people, walk around downtown. We're going to pop in and see where some of the Enid Grace products are sold. And we're going to go to another farmer's market. We're going to go to the farmer's market of my childhood, which I'm super excited about. I may or may not get emotional. Unfortunately, although it's bright and trying to be sunny, we've got haze due to the very sad wildfires happening in our Canadian prairies. Hi, honey. Morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Hi, handsome. Hello. Hi. It's the best lemonade in town, and in fact, even better is the half and half. Half fresh orange juice, half fresh lemonade. Baby Kennedy's son here today. How you doing? Good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
We're getting some hamburger patties to take home and some Niagara grape jelly.
That's it.
The corn is so good. Last Sunday for lunch, I had the halloumi sandwich. Changed my world. I posted it on Instagram, and everyone was like, "What is that you're eating?" Yeah, that's good. The reason I like buying the honey in these little guys is afterwards you clean them out and you can turn them into little like spice pots. Especially with like the dried herbs from the garden, they're perfect. Oops. This is pretty.
Making me work it.
Just opened my kitchenette sandwich and she was like, oh, maybe Asha wants to see my delicious kitchenette sandwich.
A farmer's market sandwich, come on. Yes, you are.
I know, you love me and now I have a sandwich.
I like all the flavors, so I'm gonna take one of those. And actually, I haven't tried this one yet, so I'll do a single of that and I'll do one of the mixed 6-packs, please. We're gonna pop into Sarah's because she should be open now. Okay, so we're in Everything Variety in Wellington that the lovely Sarah owns, and a lot of our Enid Grace My Table products are here, as well as an assortment of other locally made, Canadian made products. And we have everything from our preserves are here, we've got some of our vinaigrettes are here, and in the fridge and freezer case, we've kind of got a smorgasbord of things. Cannelloni and the lasagnas that you saw us make, the galettes that you would have seen, croissants and butter tarts and scones and quiche, our Ligurian pesto, and the delicious tiramisu, and our walnut yogurt. We've got soups, and oh, personal favorite, our lemon caper dill cream cheese is here. The amaretti right up front with all the other delicious bread. And this is the lovely Sarah. She's now the queen of fine foods here on Wellington Main Street.
Thank you so much. Welcome.
It's been a few months since I've come to this part of the county, which is where I grew up. We've just crossed into Ameliasburg and heading towards Rednersville. And I used to ride my bike usually in May and June, the last couple months of the school year, from my house to school, and this hill was always just an absolute beast. But when I cross into Ameliasburg, I always get a bit nostalgic, and it really kind of feels like home. This is my favorite field, and that is my favorite tree. It's been there forever, and when this land was turned into the sod farm, they kept the tree there undisturbed, and I just think it looks so perfect. I just love it. It just makes me so happy every time I pass this field. So we are just coming into Rednersville now, and we're coming up on, I still refer to it as Bill and Irma's. It was the old gas bar and diner here in the village, and doesn't look anything like it did when I was a child, but actually I'll get back to that story in a minute, because this is the house I grew up in. And it's currently under renovation. There's our old swimming pool. So Bill and Irma's, as a little girl, I used to go and I used to sit up at the bar with all the farmers, and they'd be having their bacon and eggs, and she would bring me a milkshake or a bowl of cereal and all of the Peter Rabbit books. And I'd sit up at the bar as a little girl reading my Peter Rabbit books with all of the old gentleman farmers, listening to everything they were talking about. And what's funny about that is, to this day, I have a bunch of older men come and have coffee with me every morning. I think it has something to do with growing up and going down to Bill and Irma's to hang out with all the farmers. So this is the farm stand of my childhood. I spent many a summer and fall day here harassing the owners, kind of begging them to let me bag apples, do anything. I just loved being here. I stand by that nothing smells like a county strawberry. They just have their own smell. I'm gonna get applesauce. Applesauce is the perfect snack. This smells like my childhood. My parents' house, the house I grew up in, is a 5-minute walk from here, so I was here a lot. And this smell, there's no other place in the world that smells like Campbell's Orchard's barn. If there's a pickle to be found, I am buying it. Bread and butter. So come September, October, we'll come back to pick apples, but you can just see little babies starting here right now. Every time I come back here, which I should come back more considering how close I live, I just have great memories of particularly my mom, but all my friends that lived around here, and yeah, just being here. It's the perfect little bucolic rural experience. Coming to an apple orchard, picking strawberries, what could be better? Proper Prince Edward County farm stand always has fresh curd, and this is the dream of all dreams in my life. Look at the size of this. As a woman who any pickle could sway her, this is the perfect thing to have by the cash register at a farm stand, a giant vat of pickles. But I still love that this is still owned by the same family. And one of my former colleagues, a woman that worked for me for a long time, now she's the baker here. So that's kind of fun to come and see her in the kitchen space. And I don't know, it's just a very warm, happy feeling to be back in these fields and just driving around Rennersville in general. I just have such a love for Ameliasburg, this particular part of the county.